See that, guys? The sun is shining. And see those big shadows? That's from the house. But I'm going to show you the best thing that my husband did for us for the summer. And you may want to do this for your family. He put a clock outside. Now we have to change the time on this clock because I can see that it's clearly off right now. So I'm not exactly sure why, but usually it's right on. So we had a clock in the front of the house and a clock in the back of the house, because when we're out here working in the summer, it's a real pain to have to know what time it is, so we could just look up at the back of the house. Now if you don't want to do that, or you're someplace and you don't have a clock, like say you get lost in the woods, there's another way to tell time, and that's with shadows and the sun. And what you need to make a cheap, easy sundial, not the best way to tell time, but if you ever got lost in the woods, you may be thankful I told you this. You need 3 sticks, and you need the 3 sticks. You put them in the ground, and one stick will be like right here, another one next to it, and the one behind it to cast the shadow. And so you can see I'm walking, so I'm casting a shadow now. But so what would happen is the stick would be there, because I'm standing between the sun, so the stick would make a shadow, but you'd have one stick, say here, and one here, and then you would have a 3rd stick back. So you have 3 sticks. So what you do, you put your hand between the stick on this side and the stick on this side, about the length of your hand. It's kind of like a triangle, sorta. And then you have 2 sticks next to each other, and in between these, you measure your thumb. So a stick here, and 2 sticks together with a thumb length between them. And then what happens is, every 15 minutes, the sun should move a little bit, and that little portion there will tell you the time. So example, say you have your phone and it's going to run out of juice, you'd write down the first time, and then, or you'd have to turn your phone off, and you kind of just go by 15 minutes, and there's like 24 dials on the sundial. So basically you're making a really cheap sundial. So that's just in case you get lost. There's stuff on the internet about that if you're really interested in making a cheap sundial. They're never really accurate because you have daylight savings time, and you have to have your latitude and things like that. But in a pinch, if you have to absolutely know the time, or you're at a park or something like that for kicks, you could try doing it and see if it's accurate and that type of thing. So hope I explained that right. But the better way, rather than having to have a sundial or carry your phone around when you're working, stick a clock on the outside of your house, and then you have it. Then you know what time it is, and make it big enough, like we did, so you can see it from where you're working at. So anywhere in the yard, not anywhere, but most of the places from the yard is just a few steps to see what time it is. So I just wanted to give you that little tip, because I know that once you get working out in the garden, or you're outside playing volleyball or something, or the kids are outside in the pool, and you say, you guys gotta all come in at, whatever time. You got your big teenagers watching the little ones, or however you set up the family. Or you say to your husband, dinner's going to be ready in half an hour, which is why I usually use that. It's a nice little thing. Or you can make, I'm just laughing, you can make them set up a sundial. So see, when you see the shadows on the ground, you can think about that. If you see, I've got him there, put 2 sticks over here, and I can monkey around with a sundial if I have nothing better to do. So okay guys, I just thought that was kind of fun. Some of you may not have known that little tip. I'm sure my friends that are survivalists and preppers and all that, you can probably give a lot more information on that part of it, but if you're living the inside for the most part, you know, you're not out in the woods or anything, like I said, here's the clock in the front of the house. So I just come out here, if I'm outside drinking a cup of tea, I just look up and there's the clock. And this one I see needs to be adjusted too. This is really weird because it's not that late or early, because it's only like 1 o'clock and both of these clocks are reading like 7. If anybody knows why, let me know, because we had these all adjusted, and isn't that strange? Now this one looks like it stopped. The one in the back was still going. Oh well, it's probably just one of those things that they're kind of close in time. Okay guys, we'll see you in the next video. God bless. And remember, big or small, you too can be a backyard farm.